Hello everyone, I am Gifepido, and this is part 2 of Le Gang, which apparently is not actually meant to be French, but I forgot to ask WitheredPlate for the precisely correct pronunciation, so it's all you're getting. Anyway, so let's see. I do think with a few upgrades and also Henry, this might go a little smoother. I seem to recall having had a turn or two that would have gone better if I could just walk through enemies. Also, there is this. Really looking forward to trying out Big Game Hunter. Anyway, well, at least the Horus drill should work on diggers. Don't really feel like Blast Science today, but Candyland, I might do Candyland. The Arachnid Scion's the only one that really well, that and the boss, but the boss sounds like big game. And Nautilus does not look bad at all either, aside from the boss, but hey, I've got Camilla for exactly that reason. Yeah, let's do Candyland. I'm a little curious, actually. If I drilled a piece of the picnic carpet into a chasm and killed a Vec on that, would it still count as killing the Vec on a picnic blanket? Inquiring minds want to know. I probably don't want to risk it. I should maybe ask Tatu. And blocking the spawning seems like it could be rough, but at least I've got enough health that I can theoretically try. On the other hand, I do actually need the grid, and this is probably a safer... Well, mech damage might be tricky, but actually... Oh, wait! Shit! What was I thinking? I can't do a milk storm with this squad. My dudes will get stranded. Only one of them flies, because they're not massive. Yeah, never mind. Phew! Glad I didn't fuck that one up. Can you imagine how embarrassing that would be, forgetting that? Let me see here. How do I, here, and, this, maybe? Alright. Or, actually, should I be trying to set the... Well, whatever. Huh, okay. So my first thought is that if I drill this alpha termite into a chasm here, then this termite will also land in a chasm, and it will be exceedingly humorous. I mean, I pretty much have to, don't I? I almost don't care if I can, you know, actually reach this dude. It'd be nice if I could do something. Push him into the milk, but... who needs it? This is already a victory in every way that matters. Okay. Yeah, sorry, just had to see the preview update. Now... I mean, I guess Prospero could get over here and shove that guy into the milk. But... Or... Technically, I could have Henry... He'd do the push just so he gets some experience, since he's right on the verge. Is it worth taking a damage for it? I actually don't think it is in this specific case. And that's because, well... I probably don't need to mention it, but... because of the objective. Okay, and I will shoot through here. Yeah, we should be doing fine. Yeah, these nice wide open maps probably work a lot better for this squad. Oh, right, yeah, here he is. So... let me see, how do I do this optimally? Actually, let's see, if I get Prospero out of the way, hypothetically, and if I got Silica out of the way, however, or not there, but somewhere. I'm just messing around for a second here. I could, I guess, do that. I mean, the stink bug doesn't matter, but actually, wait, shit, this doesn't do anything for the isopod. Pointless. Let me rethink that. I guess, yeah, he could just do that. Doesn't do damage, though, and sets him on fire. Not great. Might be best served just, oh, wait, I could just get Silica somewhere. Almost doesn't matter where. I was gonna say, you know, use the drill to hit them both, but, bit tricky here. Now, I guess if I had, not ideal to do it on the, forest, but if I did this, then she could... Okay, I really don't want to kill 2 Vec when there's the Arachnid Scion, actually, but... I guess I could just have her drop the isopod into the pit. And then... potentially I could, just trying to think if there's any way I can kill the Scion this turn. Any good way I can kill the Scion. I'm sure there's a way. Yeah, leaning towards just doing the, you know, chasm thing because it's funny. This isn't that complicated. Why am I messing around here? Too bad there's the cloud there. Yeah, I guess I could have him shift the Scion up here, and then she could get over here or something, and... wait, no, the drill only goes 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Only goes 2 from the insertion point. Wow, phrasing. But I guess though, if I did have him, right? Yeah, can't stop here, of course. Nothing's ever simple. Okay. Okay, I really don't want to put Silica on this, but I could. Like, if I just shoved the Scion up, I could then, you know, hit the stink bug and shove the isopod. Or, hilariously, I could just have Prospero give the isopod a push, land, so he'll be jumping right into this chasm. And then I could have Silica just go wherever and kill the Scion. That might be for the best since Silica has ample weapons at the moment. And, you know, the Scion is public enemy #1 at this time. Okay, so yeah. awkward as this feels. Yep, sucks to be that guy. And yeah, so now she can just... Could even have her spawn block, though I don't love the idea. So... Doing that, yeah, kills those two, and... Yeah, probably safer not to fuck around with it. Wow, really? I mean, I'm almost embarrassed for these guys. Heck, okay, so, can't quite get Celica over here to drill a hole for the... oh, wait, she could just go here and drill them now. Yeah, I could just very well... I was gonna say shove the mantis into the milk and then drill the isopod, but I could also shove the mantis onto the spawn tile and then drill the isopod. I have the drill, right? Yeah, good. And just ignore the stink bug, he doesn't matter. And may as well give Henry the fix. What is he complaining about? He didn't have to do the work. So at this rate, I think the donut will probably be okay. Alright. Don't know why I just... Okay, so he's got resilient. Don't actually remember what that does offhand. That's fine, I'll figure it out later. Alright, so I could just, you know, flip the mantis and... Okay, yeah, Henry can't do much from here, but I don't think he needs to. Shoving the mantis down would work, so would flipping him, but... And, you know, anyone can do whatever here. I'm kind of... Let's see. Yeah, I could have Horus Drill shove them down here and... No, wait, the stink bug can't finish him off, because, how do I say it? Right, yeah, he'd be in smoke. But, anyway, point is, the problem is eminently solvable. Oh, may as well have this happen first, then. And... Yep, alas. Guess I'm repairing. Man, imagine you stepped onto a rainbow and got launched into a inferno like that. Not much of a pot of gold. Oh! Oh my! That's actually really useful for him, isn't it? Phrasing's a little odd, but... Alright, so pinatas. Can we do pinatas? Probably, right? Perhaps I should rephrase. Can I afford not to get that core? Probably not, right? Huh, okay, these guys are kinda... Wow, where do I put Ghana on this map? This is not a really good setup for him. Here, maybe? I don't like it, but I don't want to... If he's down here, like, you know, if he's here, hits this, here, hits that. Should I have him come around from up here? Would that be better? There's no part of this I like. Does he have enough move to get anywhere useful with that? Probably not. Though I guess this mantis almost has to be attacking the chocolate reactor. So maybe I can pull something off. Anyway, okay. Yeah. Oh, hey. Oh, hey. That's a lot of problems. Alright, so, let me see here. Can I actually get away with this shit? I may have to ignore this guy. Now, Ghana can just shove this mantis here. Few other options, and it's good enough for me. But, now... Actually, wait, if he does that, then I could have Silica kill the stink bug and shove this pinata into this guy. Pinata exploding will, if I remember how it works, will push. Yeah, which should shove the termite up here to a tile that will be empty thanks to Henry in Ghana, and then, yeah, it gets confusing. This one exploding, yeah, just have to not be standing here. Okay, I think that actually plays this turn. So let's see if we can... That's the good shit. Now, as for Prospero, probably refueling Silica, but let me see if I can do anything useful with him after this. That's... Okay. That's nice. Good enough for now, I suppose. And after this, I guess we'll see. Huh. So you don't get a star for killing one pinata until they're both down? Rude. Okay, so I could have Henry go over here and then, oh, yeah, could get that. Could just take the isopod like that. That works. As for the rest of this, what do we got? Oh, yeah. I could very well just chasm this stink bug and then have Prospero get over here and shove the termites down. Or shove the pinata up onto the spawn, which would actually work out pretty nicely, I think, since I need it to die sometime. Or technically I could have her chasm the pinata, but that seems dumb. Okay, this is more spawns than I like, but so having the pinata block one does seem like a reasonable idea. Also, I prefer to get some use out of the chasm thing when possible, since, you know, the other weapon is so potent. Okay, fucking Scion. Always the worst time. Okay, surely that mantis could have done something if it wanted, right? Excuse me. Alright, so... First thought is, I guess it would make sense to shove the Scion onto the spawn like this, since this mantis up here doesn't feel like doing anything. Then I can have Silica / Camilla launch a drill, flip this guy, and, I don't know, break the rack. It doesn't really matter. Since this pinata may as well continue its duty. Hell, she could even be on the spawn when... No, she'll... Is there any order the spawns try to come out in? Because, like, I don't know if she'd end up getting pushed off her spawn by the death of this pinata from its... I may be overthinking this. I guess it doesn't matter if it happens. Ooh, and he's on fire now. That's perfect. That was unnecessary, but I kind of wanted to get them both for once, you know? Okay, so the pop didn't happen until after, and damn! That termite played it smart. Okay, so... Huh, I guess he's doing okay in experience. Henry still needs the most experience, but he's also in a good position to just kill this mantis. No. 24, 28. Okay, yeah. Technically, he needs the most, so... Well, more than... And more weapons than anyone needs. I shall celebrate by drilling this mountain for no reason. So far, so okay. I don't know if it's having a few upgrades that makes this work out better, or better map selections, or, well, probably a little of both, honestly. Let's see, likely I should just take move on one of them. Probably gonna. Since positioning is such a big deal here. Now, I guess Licorice Lane and hopefully the 2-rep. I don't know. Can I guess I may as well put her there, see if I can bait the termites. Or would he be better? I don't know why I'm fussing so much about this, like... I guess I'd... Oh shit! Oh shit! That is a shiny. Alright, so how do I best play this? Ghana can't do much to this, but certainly can't do much with that. That sucks. I guess I could have him just go down here and work on that mountain, but that's not great. I might... Huh. Okay, no, not quite. Okay, I guess I could... That doesn't accomplish enough, but it's something. I don't know, it just annoys me that I might have to burn the drill inefficiently to get out of this properly. I guess if I really wanted to push this guy away and get this solved, I could just have Silica move here, shoot the drill and push the stink bug away and let the termite lie, but that is unsatisfying for obvious reasons. Because I do, well, and the reason for there is I do want to ideally get her refueled while I have, you know, the breathing room for it, but I guess technically if I did that, I could... No, none of what I was just thinking made any sense. Yeah, annoying as this is, I'm just gonna have to end up doing this. And as much as I don't like being out of position like this, this needs to be acquired while I can. Man's gotta have priorities, you know? Oh boy. Okay, so I could have her go here. Then, flip this guy while pushing the termite. And then have Prospero shoot through her to refuel her while pushing this guy down. While Henry over here picks up this thing. Awkward, but I think it works. Oh, she needs to be refueled first, but, you know, it works, kinda, technically. Alright. This is way too many Vec for my tastes, but what was I gonna do? Not get the strange pod? Okay, so where are we at here? Aside from no, we're good. So, good thing it's Henry in this E over here. Now, I can do this, which solves the Scion, but doesn't solve other problems. Okay, how do I... Can I push someone with Prospero while getting her revved up for something? Okay, I can't let that go, but I also can't... Hang on, Okay, pushing this guy up doesn't help, that's the problem. Well, that's a problem. And these two are too far apart to... Oh, this could be tricky. Oh, wait. I guess technically, if I did that, the two isopods would be close enough together for, one use of Silica's Horus Drill, if she had it. The tricky part is, of course, this guy also needs to go, and, well, actually... Now, he could move that guy, for what that's worth. But then what? Oh, wait. I guess I could put Silica here, then have Prospero push through here, shoving that isopod down. Thus allowing Silica to launch the Horus Drill here, or with a flip, and then pushing up with a kill. And were that to be done, then I believe... Ah, shit. For a second I was thinking I could take out the Scion first, but I think I have to have Henry do the Mantis. Because I don't believe Prospero can. Yeah, because I have to push this or the drill thing won't work. Oh, this is going to get messy, isn't it? Oh well. Oh, he's even gonna kill the Mantis, isn't he? That's nice of... Or, no, wait, he'll be dead first. Well. Troublesome. But, well. One problem. Two problems. Oh, good. Alright, I can work with this, probably. I mean... Yeah, I guess I could just shove the stink bug up, and then have Prospero shove the Mantis over. And Silica can just drop someone into a pit for all it matters. And all will be well, and all manner of things shall be well. And all ITB players in the world cry out as I leave an erected Scion alive for some insane reason. I am truly a sinner. I'm sure it's delicious. She actually has Big Game Hunter. Alright, so... Honestly... Yeah, I'd be... If Henry didn't already have the resilient thing, I'd be very inclined to put her on Ghana. Still pretty tempting, but... I guess if I really wanted the +1 damage... I don't know, it's a tough call. I'll be honest, I very much enjoy being able to move through enemies. I mean... Would have got myself in deep shit already this island if I couldn't. This is going to be a tough choice when I get to the end of the island, I can already tell. But the shield protects against fire and all that other shit. So, oh boy, picnic blanket. Yeah, this will raise questions. As previously noted, I may have to undo turn on this because I genuinely don't know if the chasm thing would count. Also, does it only count, like, proper Vec or like Spiderlings too. I truly do not know the answers. On one hand, I don't want the Vec on the blanket. On the other hand, if they're attacking from here, then they're not, you know, anywhere I can't deal with them from. Okay, so my first thought is get over here and bang this Scion against a wall before something happens. There we go. Now... Okay, not really in a position to force a spawn block. I guess I could have her go over here and drill the other spawn tile away. And then... Heck, I could have Prospero shove the stink bug into the milk, because why not? Normally I prefer to refuel, but in this case I think it's a decent start. Does turning it into a forest make it no longer count? I, again, don't know. I may need to undo turn test that at some point if it becomes an issue. Okay, so let's see. If I shove this guy back onto the spawn, he won't stay to block, but he will land on gum. Which, well, he jumps like that. I guess that doesn't limit his options very much after all. Will drilling him from the chasm put him down? I actually have to know. Really, I do. For that reason, I'm going to test. If this Brit fucks up the mission, I'm undoing turn, because this is pure curiosity. Guess it doesn't. Cool. I'm happy now. So I guess the game still has to regard it as picnic blanket terrain while when the death happens for it to work. Alright. Okay, so if I shove the termite to one side, he blocks the spawn. That's nice. And, oh wait, he's trying to hit her, so he'll land on the spawn. Or him, whatever. I can't track all the... Okay, there's that, and she... And, yeah. Yeah, I guess if he wants to, you know, stick on that spawn, he can do that. Or I could... Actually, I could drill out the spawn this spawn tile, causing the isopod to die, but... Except that is going to make it hard to traverse anything. I might be better served drilling out this... Don't know if I want to get caught in there. Maybe I'll and I could turn this one into a chasm, but maybe I'm better off just staying where I am for now. Alright, so anything I can do with these clowns? Aside from, you know, I guess I could have Prospero do the shove and then she drill kills them. Or other way around, since she has more XP. Shatter Step? That's not really ideal, is it? Oh well. Can't complain too. Yeah. May as well take it over here. Yep, definitely nobody died on a blanket, right? Oh, good. I I appreciate that this is, you know, something the game acknowledges. Well done, Tatu. Now then. I should have several methods to make this thing regret coming anywhere near my team. Holy lord, it only has 5 HP? Wow, I almost feel bad. So, yeah. On one hand, drilling the boss into a chasm would be delightful, but on the other hand, I really should try out Big Game Hunter, shouldn't I? I mean, it would be sinful not to, I would think. Now, how do I deal with this one? I guess I could just push the spore into the milk or something. Or... oh, I have enough move to just shove it down onto the, yeah, here. It'll kill itself, but, you know, this guy will take some damage. Plus, it'll be funny. Or I guess technically he could shove it up so she can take the boss and the spore. Kind of a bit pointless, but you know. Now, let's make sure Big Game Hunter works properly. You know, just to test. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, does it not damage the cracked tile by itself? Okay. Fuckers. Alright, technically... no, wait, he won't, since his own attack will. And he can't attack in the smoke. Anything he can do here? I mean, kill the mantis, sure, but then what? And if he shoved the... I just want the Scion to die. Is that so much to fucking ask? Now, I could just have her do these two. And then Prospero could, I don't know, shove the isopod into a pit. Or hell, Henry could. I guess the Scion objectively should be the priority here. And yeah, refueling her Horus Drill probably is optimal. Ridiculous as it's starting to feel to have Prospero be on permanent, you know, refuel duty. Oh, chasming that might be an issue, but we'll see. There's not that much left. Yeah, it feels kind of awkward to roll Shatter Step on a mech that isn't even massive, but, you know. I don't make the Well, actually, I do make the rules. I decided what skills are available in this run. So that's totally my fault. Anyway, all these tiles I can move to, and nowhere from which he can move a Vec onto a spawn tile. Oh, I guess I can do this, though. That's cool. And, suppose it makes sense to have her do the drill thing. Ridiculous as this is getting. Just, flip and shove. I mean, he'll burn to death before he gets to block anything. But, you know, point is he'll be dead. Really? Okay, so not in the ideal position for some of this stuff, but that is okay. Oh, wait, he can get over here? How much? 1, 2... But he shouldn't be able to move on the milk, right? Or, wait. Hang on, is he... Okay, so it actually allows you to... I'm a little confused about why I seem to be able to move over the milk, but... Because I thought you just couldn't move into... Or is milk coated differently from water? Should I not be able to go over there? I'm not sure what to think about this, but, you know. I'm just gonna... Rather than wonder about whether I'm playing square or not, I'm just gonna do that. And I don't think I can kill this guy, can I? Any way I can make this better for... Oh, I could drill a hole and have him shove the Vec into it, actually. Weird as that is. Teamwork makes the dream work. If your dream is getting 3 experience points on that one pilot. I try to keep my goals achievable. Okay. I'm seriously considering the grid power for obvious reasons. I've got 2 pilots that... So I could just sell one. Because, yeah, even if I took something it could sell, I still wouldn't have the extra point. And I could keep Ariadne for a bit and dither about making any decisions on her. I mean, I don't know. Using her would make a lot of sense, but I already like these 2 a lot. Don't know why I'm even looking at those. I'm not using them. Now, what do I want skill-wise? Range on Prospero would be really nice, honestly. But so would the unlimited range on the drill. So would more damage on Ghana, really, but it wouldn't make Ghana usable more often. Yeah, I could take unlimited range and +1 repair. On the other hand... It's easiest to get... It's easier to get small upgrades mid-island, which is why I prefer to get the big upgrades late, at the end of an island. Anyway, thank you for watching, and join me next time for Part 3, and fuck you, blobberlings. Can't believe they're back again so soon.